Okay, so for my Stackathon, I chose the challenge of building a decentralized application. I've been interested in blockchain for the past few years, and it's been on my to-do list to learn Solidity and kind of the workings of a smart contract. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to do that. What I ended up with was a somewhat decentralized personal shopping app. I say somewhat because I'm still storing user data in my database, so it's not truly available to everyone on the network, but all of the transaction history will be stored on the Ethereum blockchain. So the concept was a peer-to-peer personal shopping experience where a user can post a request for styling advice. So for example, I need a new leather jacket. I don't want to look for it. Here's what I'm looking for. Users can post links to product and pictures. And then if I think someone did a really good job, I can send them a tip through Ethereum. So I had never written a smart contract before, so I was really starting from square one. I knew nothing about Solidity. And so I had to learn a number of new libraries and a new language. So I picked, well, Solidity is what you use to program smart contracts. I used Remix to practice writing smart contracts until I felt comfortable writing my own. I used Metamask to actually interact with the Ethereum blockchain. So I don't have a node running on my computer. Instead, Metamask is a light client that deals with all the interactions for you. And then I used the Truffle Suite to actually develop, deploy, and test my smart contracts within my app. So let's see an example of a transaction. So if I go to my site, trust me, we're going to enter. You're forced to log in so I can get all of your information. So we're going to do Cody. You can post a request. You can search open requests. I'm going to do an example of a tip so you can actually see how the transactions work. If we go to MetaMask, you'll see I'm using Ganache to run a test blockchain. So I have 10 fake accounts that I have access to. I'm currently on account 2, and you can see that they give you 100 Ether. I'm going to actually send a nice little tip to account 3. So I'm going to copy this address, revert back to account 2 so that JustMe knows who the actual user is. So I was looking for a winter coat. Let me look at my responses. This looks great. Thanks, Murphy. I'm going to accept the response. I think you did a great job, and so that we can actually see the money going through the transaction, I'm going to send $500. That was awesome, to this account. So I'm going to confirm the tip amount. And you can see a MetaMask thing popped up where you can see the transaction where I was sending 500 USD, which is equal to 2.3 Ether. I'm going to submit that. So that money is actually being sent into the smart contract that I wrote. And now when I do a confirm payment, you accepted it, and there should be another MetaMask window popping up where this is just a transaction or to confirm the payment to the other user. So I'm going to submit. That money at that point was released from the smart contract, and it should appear in account 3. So if we go to account 3, I had 100 Ether, and now I have 102, so the payment was successful. And that's a summary of my Stackathon.